Hi, this is Matt with Bored at Work, and you're looking at the Optimus F6 from LG. This is everything that came in the box. You get the phone, you get the wall charger, mini USB, and some literature, which I did not read. So you get the great big 4.5-inch display, pretty nice. Down here you can see the mechanical button, mechanical home button. When it's lit up, you can see the back button here, menu button down there. They're electronic. Got a front-facing camera here. It is a 1.2 megapixel camera. Not too bad for front-facing. And on the back, we've got the LED flash and a 5 megapixel camera. Not the biggest camera out there, but it's not bad for your Facebook pictures and Instagram, stuff like that. And a little speaker down here. And here we got the power input. You got the quick key, volume rocker. Pretty standard stuff, power key. And there's no little slot that you stick your finger in to get the back off here. So you just kind of have to use this. And you'll notice that when you do, the back is very flimsy. So if you're not careful, you may end up cracking that. So let's get that off of there without breaking it. Great big battery. This is it's a 2460 milliamp battery, and because of this battery, you get about 8 hours talk time, they say. That's a lot of talking. I wasn't ready to test it. You know, I don't talk that much, but so you get about 2 weeks of standby, they say, and I haven't had the phone that long, but I did charge it up 3 days ago to 100% after I had added my Gmail and set up my wireless and set up my Gmail Hangouts and all that stuff. I just kind of let it run there, sit on my bookshelf, and as you can see, well, a little while ago, when I started doing the reviews, you know, about 7 or 8 takes ago, I had about half a battery. So I've been playing with it kind of a lot since then. But I still have about 20%, 30%, something like that. So I can't complain. So this UI, it's pretty standard Optimus UI. If you had another Optimus device, you'll feel right at home. You can bring this down, you get your typical notifications and such, but you also get the Q-Slide apps and stuff like that, quick memo. You can see I've been playing with that, so I'm going to clear that out. Quick memo is pretty neat. If you need to just jot something down real quick, you can pick a color and just start writing. Pretty handy for when you're bored and you're just goofing around. So, like I said earlier, the camera, it's not amazing. Comes up quick though. It's pretty responsive. You don't have to wait 8 seconds for it to actually snap the picture. And you can pick your focus targets and stuff like that. And that quick key this quick key I was telling you about, that will do the that'll bring you to the quick memo. But you can actually customize that, and you can change it so that it handles the camera. And if and when you do, that becomes your shutter button. And it's, again, the mechanical button down there for the home. I'm not sure if it was blinking, but it does illuminate around the button there when you have a notification, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a pretty conspicuous notification light. You know, if you have it on your nightstand and you like to sleep in the dark, it will throw some pretty amazing green light. I kind of like this here. That's neat. So the camera, let's go a little deeper here in the settings. All kinds of settings. Edit the quick menu. This is all the stuff that you can have just sitting there on your camera UI. Image size and scene mode and focus and blah blah blah. And what else we got? Flash on and off, everything that you'd expect to see here. Geo-tagging, so that's kind of neat. It'll use the GPS to tag the picture with where you are. you know, because there's nothing like having everybody know where you are all the time. So the display itself, 4.5 inches, as I said. It's an IPS display. It's good in low light, good in high light. It hits around, I think, 220 pixels per inch, so not so bad. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the cons. The stuff I don't like. Pretty much, you know, it's a mid-range phone. It's not a Cadillac. If you're stuck for a phone, it's like $50 down. Not a lot out of pocket to get this phone. So that's good, but it's pretty low on the internal memory. And if we head in there to system settings, and I'll take you to storage. So as you can see, 1.27 gigabytes of total space, and the apps take up a ton. Me goofing around with my pictures and videos, that's about 8.36 megabytes it says. You know, and everything else, you know, my email and whatever takes up some space. So I've got less than a gig available now, 700 megs. So if you're a real app freak, that's going to go quick, especially if you start downloading things like Facebook and you know, and the Twitter apps and all that stuff. I don't have any of that on here now. So you're going to need some you know, you're going to need some extra space for your pictures and whatnot. But the apps are going to eventually take up all the internal space, and you'll find yourself wanting a new phone, you know, before long. But again, it's just a mid-range phone. It's not the high-end stuff. So for what it is, it's an excellent phone. The voice quality is fantastic. The person that I was talking to sounded like I was talking to them on a landline. They said I sounded just as good. So if that's important to you, then this is definitely a decent phone to give a shot. You can see the I didn't point this out earlier, but that's the speaker there, fairly big. So that's the LG Optimus F6, and this is Matt with Bored at Work.